Welcome to my channel. HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I tell you about the United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cent, which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. When we think of coins, many of us imagine the familiar nickel, a simple 5-cent piece that's been part of everyday life for generations. However, not all nickels are created equal. In fact, some rare nickels, like the 1994 Jefferson nickel, have been known to fetch incredibly high prices in the world of coin collecting. So, what makes the 1994 Jefferson nickel so special? Let's dive into the story behind this seemingly ordinary coin and explore how it can be worth a small fortune. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, and since then, it has been a staple in the U.S. monetary system. The coin typically features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and an image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, on the reverse. However, while the 1994 Jefferson nickel may appear to be just another in a long line of standard U.S. coins, there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. The key to its value lies not only in its design but also in the errors and minting variations that occur during the production process. Like most coins, the 1994 Jefferson nickel was minted in high numbers, with millions of these coins circulating around the country. Most of these coins were produced without any significant errors, making them worth their nominal value of 5 cents. But, as with many coins throughout history, a small number of these nickels were struck with minting errors that make them exceptionally rare. These errors can include things like double strikes, misaligned dies, off-center strikes, and even missing mint marks. Such imperfections, while initially seen as flaws, actually turn out to be highly valuable to collectors because they make the coin unique. In addition to minting errors, the condition of the coin plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition and have not been heavily circulated are always in demand. A well-preserved 1994 Jefferson nickel that shows little wear and tear can command a much higher price than one that has been in and out of circulation for years. Coins that are graded as mint state, or even proof, can be worth exponentially more, especially when they're paired with rare minting errors. If you're lucky enough to own a 1994 Jefferson nickel with a notable error or in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. While the vast majority of 1994 nickels are worth just 5 cents, there have been rare instances where a 1994 Jefferson nickel has sold for an astonishing price. This is where things get exciting for coin collectors. Certain versions of the 1994 Jefferson nickel have been known to fetch as much as $42,000. That's right, $42,000 for a nickel that was originally worth just 5 cents. So how does one determine if a 1994 Jefferson nickel is worth such an incredible sum? First and foremost, it's essential to look for any minting errors. If you notice any anomalies, such as a doubled image or an off-center strike, that could be a sign of a valuable coin. Additionally, the condition of the coin is just as important. If you find a nickel that's in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than its face value, especially if it has any rare characteristics. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique flaws or exceptional quality, and the 1994 Jefferson nickel is no exception. A coin with a double die error or a misaligned die could be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The rarity of these errors, combined with the coin's historical significance, makes it a highly sought-after item in the numismatic world. If you think you might have a valuable 1994 Jefferson nickel, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and any potential minting errors to determine its true value. With proper grading and certification, you'll know whether you've found a rare gem that could be worth a small fortune. In the world of coin collecting, it's not uncommon for people to stumble upon coins that turn out to be worth far more than expected. The 1994 Jefferson nickel is one such example. While most of these coins are worth a mere 5 cents, certain rare errors or minting variations can make them worth an incredible amount of money. If you're fortunate enough to come across a 1994 Jefferson nickel with an error or an exceptional condition, you could be holding on to a coin worth as much as $42,000. So, next time you come across a 1994 nickel, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. Top 2. When you think of the Jefferson nickel, you might imagine it as just another common 5-cent piece that has passed through your hands countless times. However, not all Jefferson nickels are created equal. Some, particularly those from specific years like the 1999 Jefferson nickel, could be worth far more than you'd ever expect. While most of us are familiar with the standard 5-cent coin, there's an exciting world of rare versions that can fetch substantial amounts of money, and the 1999 Jefferson nickel is one of them. The Jefferson nickel has been an essential part of American currency since it was first introduced in 1938. Over the years, this coin has undergone various changes, but the 1999 version holds a unique place in the world of numismatics. At first glance, the 1999 nickel seems like just another in the long line of coins minted to honor Thomas Jefferson, with his image gracing the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, depicted on the reverse. The coin's simple yet iconic design has made it a lasting part of American coinage. While most of these coins were released into circulation and are worth just 5 cents, some of the 1999 Jefferson nickels are incredibly rare and valuable due to minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin that's different from the standard issue. These errors can include things like double strikes, misaligned dies, or off-center strikes, and they are the key to unlocking the true value of the 1999 Jefferson nickel. The rarest versions of the 1999 Jefferson nickel feature mistakes that can drastically increase their worth. For example, a double die error could cause a doubling effect on the coin's design, making the portrait of Jefferson or the words around the coin appear blurry or doubled. These errors are extremely rare and sought after by collectors because they make the coin one of a kind. Another potential error could be a misaligned die, which occurs when the dies used to strike the coin are not perfectly aligned. This can result in a coin with a design that's off-center or distorted, making it highly desirable to numismatists. What makes the 1999 Jefferson nickel even more interesting is that it isn't just minting errors that determine the value of these coins. The condition of the coin is just as important, if not more so. Coins that are well preserved and have minimal wear are far more valuable than coins that have been circulated heavily and show signs of damage. A 1999 nickel in mint or near mint condition can be worth a significant amount more than a coin that's been tossed around in someone's pocket or wallet for years. In fact, some of the rare 1999 Jefferson nickels, especially those with unique minting errors or in pristine condition, have sold for astounding prices at auctions. While most of the coins are still worth their face value of 5 cents, others have fetched jaw-dropping amounts. It's not unheard of for a rare 1999 nickel to be sold for as much as $33,000. Yes, that's right, $33,000 for a coin that originally only had a 5-cent value. So, how can you tell if you've found one of these rare, valuable 1999 Jefferson nickels? The first step is to examine the coin closely for any noticeable minting errors. If you spot a double strike or an off-center design, you could be holding on to something special. You should also carefully inspect the coin's condition. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches, dirt, or wear, are far more valuable than those that have been used and damaged over time. A well-preserved 1999 Jefferson nickel is definitely worth a closer look, especially if it features any errors. If you think you might have a valuable 1999 Jefferson nickel, the next step is to have it professionally graded by an expert. Certified coin graders can assess the coin's condition, authenticity, and potential minting errors to give you a clear idea of its true worth. Grading a coin helps establish its value in the collector market, so having a professional's opinion can go a long way in determining if your nickel is worth a fortune. In conclusion, while most 1999 Jefferson nickels are worth just 5 cents, there are rare versions with minting errors or those in exceptional condition that can fetch a significant amount of money. With unique errors like double strikes or off-center designs, some 1999 nickels have been known to sell for as much as $33,000. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins, it could be the start of an exciting journey into the world of coin collecting, and you might just discover that a simple 5-cent coin has turned into a valuable treasure. So, next time you find a 1999 Jefferson nickel in your pocket, take a second to examine it. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 3. The Jefferson nickel is a coin that many Americans know all too well. This simple, everyday 5-cent piece has been circulating since 1938 and has become a staple in our wallets and pockets. However, when it comes to certain years of the Jefferson nickel, there's a hidden world of value just waiting to be discovered. Take the 2004 Jefferson nickel, for instance. While most people may think of it as just another ordinary coin, there's much more to it than meets the eye. The Jefferson nickel features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, along with his home, Monticello, on the reverse. This simple yet powerful design has remained a symbol of American history for decades. The 2004 nickel, like many others, was designed to honor the legacy of one of the nation's most important founding fathers. But the 2004 version of the coin holds a special place in the world of coin collecting, and for a few lucky individuals, it could mean striking it rich. At first glance, the 2004 Jefferson nickel may seem like just another coin minted in the United States. After all, millions of these nickels were made and released into circulation that year. But, as with many coins, there are a few rare exceptions that can turn this otherwise ordinary 5-cent piece into something much more valuable. One of the key factors that can influence the value of a 2004 Jefferson nickel is the presence of minting errors. Minting errors are mistakes that happen during the production process of a coin. These errors can vary widely, but they often result in coins that are unique and highly collectible. For example, some 2004 Jefferson nickels were struck with double dies, causing the coin's design to appear doubled or blurry. Other coins might have been struck off-center, giving them a misaligned design that is both noticeable and rare. These kinds of mistakes, while they might seem like flaws to some, are exactly what collectors look for when hunting for valuable coins. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in determining its value. A 2004 Jefferson nickel in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that's been worn down by years of use. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that show minimal signs of wear and tear, as they are considered to be in the best possible state. If a 2004 nickel has been kept in mint condition, it could fetch a much higher price than the average nickel you'd find in your pocket. In addition to minting errors and condition, the popularity of certain coins also plays a major role in their value. The 2004 Jefferson nickel is part of a long-running series that has been beloved by collectors for decades. The historical significance of the coin, combined with the potential for rare errors, has made the 2004 version particularly appealing to numismatists. As more and more collectors turn their attention to these coins, the demand for them has only increased. For most people, a 2004 Jefferson nickel might seem like a small and insignificant coin. But when it comes to certain rare versions, this humble nickel could be worth far more than its face value. Some of these rare coins, particularly those with unique minting errors or in excellent condition, have been known to sell for astronomical prices. In fact, a few lucky collectors have paid as much as $25,000 for a 2004 Jefferson nickel. That's right, $25,000 for a 5-cent coin. This incredible price tag might sound unbelievable, but it's true. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand can cause certain 2004 Jefferson nickels to be worth far more than their original value. For those fortunate enough to own one of these rare coins, it could mean a significant payday. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 2004 Jefferson nickel? The first step is to carefully inspect the coin for any minting errors. Look for signs of double strikes, misaligned dies, or off-center strikes. These errors are often easy to spot with a magnifying glass, so take your time to examine the details. Next, check the condition of the coin. If it's been kept in pristine condition, with little to no wear, it's likely worth more than the average nickel. If you think you may have a valuable 2004 Jefferson nickel, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a certified coin expert. Grading can help determine the coin's authenticity, condition, and any errors that may be present. Once the coin has been graded, you'll have a clear understanding of its value and whether it's worth selling or holding on to for future growth. In conclusion, while the 2004 Jefferson nickel may seem like just another 5-cent coin, certain versions of it are anything but ordinary. With the right minting errors, excellent condition, or collector demand, a 2004 Jefferson nickel could be worth an impressive amount of money. Some rare examples have sold for as much as $25,000, turning an everyday nickel into a valuable treasure. So, the next time you come across a 2004 Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. It could be worth much more than you ever imagined. Top 4. The Jefferson nickel is a coin that most of us are familiar with, especially since it's been circulating in the US for decades. But did you know that not all Jefferson nickels are the same? In fact, some of them, like the 2004 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel, can be worth far more than just 5 cents. If you're a coin collector or just someone with a keen interest in numismatics, then the 2004 Jefferson nickel with a P Mint mark might just be a coin worth holding on to. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of US currency since 1938, and the 2004 version is part of a series that honors one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. On the obverse, you'll find Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse features an image of his famous Virginia estate, Monticello. These classic design elements are part of what makes the Jefferson nickel so beloved among collectors. But what makes the 2004 P Mint mark version stand out, and why could it be worth far more than just a nickel? First, let's talk about the P Mint mark. The mint mark on a coin indicates where it was produced. In this case, the P on the 2004 Jefferson nickel means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most well-known and historically significant mints in the United States. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint often have a special significance among collectors, which is one of the reasons why the 2004 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel is so highly sought after. But what really sets this coin apart is the possibility of finding a rare, valuable version of the 2004 P Jefferson nickel. While most of these coins are worth only 5 cents, there's a chance that certain ones may have a minting error or be in exceptional condition, which could make them worth thousands of dollars. Coin collectors know that certain minting errors, like double strikes or misaligned dies, can make a coin extraordinarily rare and desirable. A 2004 P Jefferson nickel with any of these errors could potentially fetch a much higher price than its face value. For example, imagine you come across a 2004 P Jefferson nickel that has been struck with a double die error. This error occurs when the design is stamped more than once, resulting in a doubled appearance of certain parts of the coin, like Jefferson's image or the lettering around the edge. These types of errors are rare and highly prized among collectors because they make the coin unique. Similarly, a misaligned die error, where the design is off-center or distorted, can make the coin even more valuable. Another key factor in determining the value of a 2004 P Jefferson nickel is its condition. Coins that are well preserved and show minimal signs of wear are much more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. A coin that has been stored carefully and kept in near-perfect condition is highly desirable among collectors. The higher the quality of the coin, the more likely it is to be worth a significant sum of money. You may be wondering just how much a 2004 P Jefferson nickel could actually be worth. While most of these coins are worth just 5 cents, certain rare versions, especially those with minting errors or in exceptional condition, can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, there are documented cases of 2004 P Jefferson nickels being sold for as much as $22,000. Yes, that's right. $22,000 for a 5-cent coin. This price may seem unbelievable, but it's not unheard of in the world of coin collecting. When you consider the rarity of certain minting errors, along with the historical significance of the Jefferson nickel, it becomes clear why collectors are willing to pay such a high price for a coin that originally only had a 5-cent value. So, how can you tell if your 2004 P Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? Start by examining the coin carefully. Look for any noticeable minting errors, such as a double die or a misaligned strike. These are the types of flaws that can make a coin incredibly valuable. Then, assess the condition of the coin. Is it in mint or near mint condition? If it's been well preserved and shows little to no wear, it could be worth much more than a regular nickel. If you think you may have a rare 2004 Jefferson nickel, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Coin grading is an essential part of determining the true value of a coin, especially when it comes to rare or valuable pieces. A professional coin grader will evaluate the coin's authenticity, condition, and any potential errors, giving you a better understanding of what it could be worth in the collector's market. In the world of coin collecting, it's not uncommon for people to stumble upon coins that turn out to be worth far more than expected. The 2004 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of this. While most of these coins are worth just 5 cents, some rare versions can be worth as much as $22,000. If you happen to come across one of these rare gems, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, the next time you dig through your spare change or check your pocket, remember that the 2004 Jefferson nickel could be a lot more valuable than you think.